everybody? This is Jorge from Mexicali Fish Keeper. I know it's been a while since I uploaded a video. The last one that I did, I was kind of showing you that the 300-gallon aquarium was out of here, but I really haven't filmed the entire process, to be honest, because I've been busy working. But I just got off of being on a live stream with Joe from Price Tag Aquatics, and I said, you know what? I can do a quick 5-minute video to kind of bring you guys up to speed as to what's going on with the fish room. As you guys are pretty much well aware now, I've been moving things around and I've been kind of teasing as to what's going on because I've been posting stuff on Instagram and shorts and stuff like that. But for those of you that usually just watch my videos, let me give you guys an update as to what's going on and the direction that I think that I'm going, because it's really has changed quite a bit from what I thought I was going to initially do. So let me turn the camera around and kind of give you guys a quick update. The fish room is trash, the aquariums are trash, but nonetheless, you know, it is what it is. It's work in progress. So let me turn this around. As you guys are all aware, this is usually the way I would come into the fish room, and originally that's still there. I haven't moved any of that stuff, but there used to be a rack that was right on here on this side, and that's completely gone. It was actually 2 racks. It's where I had all my 10-gallon aquariums and also had this rack that was here. So one of the things that I've started doing was kind of trying to consolidate the racks and make them a little bit better and optimize the space that I have or that I'm working with. For example, this would probably be the last thing that I tackle in the fish room. Not that the cinder block and 2x4s doesn't work, but if I'm trying to squeeze the maximum space available, I'm losing right off the bat like 18 inches. Just on 16 inches, just on the width of the cinder blocks. So if I can get rid of that, and you can see there's gaps in between these aquariums, what I need to do is organize this a little bit better so that I can maximize the space and all of that. So there's where my sink used to be. I'm still not 100% sure if that's what I'm going with. The idea was I was going to try to consolidate this and put the sink in this location, but that's still a work in progress. I also was thinking of just making a sink out of a bucket, because I just really needed to rinse out sponges. That's it. That's really what I use it. And the sink when it was there wasn't really even hooked up to plumbing. It was just like a French drain into the main drain that's there. So I don't know. I just really thought about that. That might be a good spot. That's an idea in progress. Don't take me to word for it. But I just thought the square buckets actually could fit there, since never mind. Just playing with that. But anyways, you can see where this is gone. The idea is to have no more tanks here. That rack is going to go up flush against that wall. I got to move the stuff that's behind there. And then hopefully these that are here, I'll be able to replace with that rack and organize them there. There's a lot of stuff I need to go through and throw away. Probably throw away that bookcase and actually find something that's a little bit more optimized for what I'm doing. The other thing that right now, as you guys can see, these 2 aquariums don't have a rack. That's what I'm currently working on right now. And the idea is I'm going to do a rack for the 29 or the 30-gallon and the 220s. So it'll be a 3-stage. That is going to be wide enough where it's going to fit in this area here, where I don't block the outlet. It'll be right next to it. I wish I could. I'm going to have to figure something out, but I wish I could open this door going out instead of the way it currently is, because as you can see, it's taking up some pretty good real estate that I could use for some other stuff. So if I can get the door to open outward, that would be better. I gotta figure out, Google it to see if I can do that, and also trim up the doors so that it's better sealed, and I don't have a lot of those air gaps, especially in the winter. So this one is done. I got to clean it up. It's all dirty now from touching it and stuff like that. Like I said, the aquariums are not looking very good. One thing that is pretty cool though, I've always talked about going just biological filtration, and that's exactly what these are right now. I haven't had air hooked up to these guys for almost a month now, and as you guys can see, everybody's doing pretty good. There's no problems in there, but these are well established aquariums. They have tons of biological filtration in there, so they're doing okay. The only thing, this is really tall. What I thought these would probably be like for breeders that I want to do on breeding projects, and the out ones will probably be growing extra plants just to be able to have on hand if I want to sell plants and stuff like that. So that's kind of what's going on there. I still need to figure out what I'm going to do with these. I think a lot of these guppies that I was trying to work on straightening out, I'm going to put them all into that community aquarium that's down there with all the guppies. That's my mud guppy or mixed guppy. I don't cold fish unless it's birth defects like bent spines and stuff like that. But for color, I just kind of hang on to them, and then, you know, I've actually have a place that'll take them. So that's what I'll probably do with that. So the idea is these 4 bottom ones will probably be 4 different shrimp colonies that I'm going to try to grow out. I have reds and blues that I'll pick out the best and set them down in there. These up here will be stuff that I'm trying to sell here locally. And then, you know, those are kind of like displays, quote unquote, and breeders. I really need to figure out what I'm going to do with those. And then these will all be my display tanks. That one, I'm making a new rack for it. What's going to happen there, that 150 is actually going to go on the bottom. And on top, I'm going to be putting this 50-gallon lowboy, which is right here. And what I'm going to do is, currently in the 29, I have all the shellies, the shell dwellers, the Neolamprologus multifasciatus. And I'm going to move these guys to that 50-gallon lowboy. So that's what's going to happen. And I like the idea of having that a little bit lower because maintenance will become a lot easier. And on top, I'll be able to really appreciate these guys right here, the shellies. So that's what's going on. And then I'll be tasked with having to build a rack for this. And I have this aquarium, and I've got that 120 that's sitting over there, or 125, I don't know what it is, that I still need to figure out what I'm going to do. More than likely, they're going here on this section. I'll probably do the 125 on the bottom and the 55 on top because it's a little bit narrow. So it'll be like an offset kind of rack. Also in the plans is this racking system for storage is going away, and I think I'm going to do like those tote storages that you see that are posted. I think that's kind of what I'm going to do to maximize, because there's a lot of empty space in between areas that I need to maximize. But that's kind of what's going on. The wind's blowing pretty hard, but that's a rundown, low and dirty of what's going on in here. And you know, just kind of bring you guys up to speed. I'm not really filming a lot of the rack building because there's much better videos out there that show you how to do that. You know, it's no different than any of the, I've taken inspiration from different sources, all the way from Joey, the King of DIY, to you name it. Anybody that's built a rack, you kind of take what you like from them and adapt it to your situation. So none of these are realistic, you know, oh, my own genuine idea. What I like about the newer racks, or what I am doing, let me turn the camera around. I'm going to finish them up. If you notice on these, you can't see screws. There's no screws anywhere on these that you can notice, even the gaps. I've kind of used some wood filler and filled them in, just trying to make the aesthetics a little bit more pleasing. That is the one thing that I have done different with these, and obviously put paint on them instead of just the natural wood on them. Eventually, I think I'll get around and paint the backgrounds on all of these. I did toy with the idea of just draping a piece of cloth in the back. I do have some space. Instead of having to do the aquariums, I don't know yet. I want to make it so that it becomes easier to film too. I don't have a lot of this glare that you guys see in here, and trying to just, you know, improve my skills when it comes to making videos and stuff like that. But I've already ran it on way too long, and I just got you guys all dizzy. Let me turn this around, and that's what it is. It's just a quick update. Thank you so much for your guys' constant support, and hopefully you guys will like the final outcome. I know it's going to be a lot better for me to be able to stream from in here, because I'll have different views that you guys will have based on, you know, where I want to sit. And, you know, I am going to install an air loop system. You can see up here where the platform, right there is where I'm going to put the air pump, and then I'll run an entire circuit over the top instead of having all these lines. If you look at some of the old videos, it just kind of looked real. I'm trying to tidy up. That's really what I'm doing. Again, I'm going to get rid of all these hoses. I think I'm just going to order one vinyl 3/4 inch hose that I'm going to use to siphon all the aquariums out of, and call it a day. So that's kind of where I'm at, and I'll see you guys on the next one. You guys take care.